Nobody's having a rougher all-star weekend than Dan Marley. You know, he taught the kid the $1 million shot. That doesn't come through. Let's go in.
And Dan did not fare well in the long-distance shooting as they hit on the alley-oop. Fed by Hardaway. Comes Pippen. Hardaway met by Sprewell. Finding Shaquille. Well, Shaquille getting the...
I'm looking for the other players as well.
Barkley not able to hit from downtown. Sean Kemp able to spin on Pippen. And the game is tied 5 feet away. And again, it's Shaquille. This time dished it off. Scottie Pippen. And Hill with the steal. Leading O'Neal.
Well, if there was some...
The East leading 10-8. And the West not getting back. Grant.
Matty, you talked about the way that they connected with their eyes, and you said Grant Hill had some problem with the jump shot, but no problem with the dunk.
And there's Shaquille O'Neal wide open underneath.
Gary Payton of Seattle feeding to his Sonics teammate Sean Kemp. And come on very strong, and certainly one of the many factors leading to the good play by the Knicks as of late. Olajuwon able to hang and get away with it.
Charles Barkley likes to throw this ball long anyway, and that's one of Phoenix's favorite plays. And when he sees a white jersey down there, he makes a perfect cast. Can't say the thing for Olajuwon.
His weekend, because he wants to stay right here.
Ruined his, and their GM and chairman of the board.
He's playing with a losing team, but all the coaches in the Eastern Conference have seen quite a bit of Finn that they like.
And Mutombo
Really push the pace and have some fun.
Showing a goal, 8 points for Shaquille. Oh, nicely done, Mutombo. All the other say. And I know he was dripping with sincerity also. 4:20 remaining in the first half. Backdoor pass for Barkley, and it will count as a goaltend. Ewing had his pass intercepted by Sprewell.
Too many white shirts.
Barkley finishes it off. The West
Really get this crowd going as Sprewell finds Charles streaking down the left side, and then Charles getting back in transition defense, which is something he is over.
Now, the guys in purple are going to have to call 911 because they're having trouble getting up and down. Grant Hill's the only one that reached to his great all-around ability, particularly the ability to play above the rim. You have seen a lot of Grant Hill highlights, catch and drop. He has...
Stockton has a 4-on-2. Barkley. Well, that's one we have not seen in the Charles Barkley repertoire. 10 points for Charles. Pippen for 3. Yes. Scottie Pippen answered to the West squad as per request of Paul Westphal as Rush turned it around. Malone is able to slam it. I'm assuming, though, that
Malone showing the ability to shoot. That's the biggest improvement in his game. He's always had the power.
And how many times has John Stockton made this play? Of his 9,900 assists, about 7,000 of them had to be...
And Dumars comes back for the East. Nice lead pass. Joe Dumars finding and rebounded by O'Neal.
Well, O'Neal pushed everybody out of the way and is trying to go all the way.
Shaquille O'Neal taking it the length of the court, and
hit on the big smile on his face. The man wants to be a point guard, and look at him put it down and pick it up and finish with the little finger roll, and all of his teammates on the Eastern Conference bench appreciating the many skills of Shaquille O'Neal.
He's 3 of 5 at the line. The West has missed its last 10 shots. Make it, well, Robinson fouled, so that will not be an official. Rebounding. Open shot for Schrempf. Passed up on the long-range bomb and went for the court with Robinson, Schrempf, and Mutombo up front for the West. This is Schrempf. Stop. No, got it to Mutombo, and they just did. Beat the 24.
Mutombo in a little bit of trouble here. Got it over to Schrempf, who was forced to change his shot, and Mutombo just as the 24-second clock was winding down. Sure, he started for the Western Conference in the All-Star game last year.
That was really his first chance to play, and this is really his second appearance.
He's starting to talk about playoffs.
Hey, that's what we got to look forward to. You know, that is something that we want to play in the playoffs and be.
This evening, see the fast break a moment ago as Sprewell is able to finish it off for a 106-81 West lead. Better yet, after the game, yes.
situation. Everybody's had a pretty good run. It would take a heroic effort like this from a Mourning and Hardaway in order for
Stockton for three. Again, the back tap by Schrempf, but this time Johnson there to feed Pippen. Well, last year's all 90. The West on top. Pippen has 9 points.
Mourning held up pretty well. He was going a little bit off balance, and they get a quick score the other way. But Scottie Pippen last year came out with the idea of establishing himself. He felt he could win the MVP. And he's already got it, so he doesn't feel quite so necessary to really try to take things over. Pretty well, one day he may be an MVP.
Well, the East trying a little.
Missing on the reverse. Hardaway from the trailing O'Neal. Shaquille O'Neal set up by his teammate Anthony Hardaway.
And those are the
fatigue factor beginning to show up because these guys are not close.
Here's Shaquille from three, and he throws the air ball.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
And Shaquille is hearing it from the crowd. Olajuwon for three. Well, there's an answer from Akeem. You can't do it, but I can from downtown. In the fourth quarter.
Shaquille told the West bench he got hit across the arm. That's why he aired that one out.
Alonzo Mourning the weekend here in Phoenix.
Hardaway knows where that bread is buttered, right behind him. Shaquille O'Neal trailing the play and finishing strong. Here, thinking about going behind his back, got it caught on his rib. Tried to finish, couldn't get his legs under him, and then, for whatever reason, the big fella behind the three-point line, he felt it, he let it go, and he drew nothing, maybe the bottom of the net, but it didn't go through the rim. But the big smile on Shaq's face, hey, at least I'm trying, but Shaquille O'Neal can knock some of those threes down.
And I think Shaq's 12 assists. And Hardaway off the nice lead comes up, but handled by Payton. He's going with Ewing and Shaquille O'Neal up front. That was a lead alley-oop intended for Malone. And here's Shaquille going to the hoop.
Charles Barkley saw the freight train coming.
Remember that little line he had with Hannah? The West is letting me play. And he is making it his playground this afternoon because every time he has been able to put the ball on the floor and find an open lane, he's thundered it down.
20 points, 7 rebounds. That pass misfiring intended for Pippen. Pippen coming from behind to take it away from Barkley, leaving O'Neal to hit the reverse.
Well, they mugged him. They double teamed.
Lead to a very good finish in both conferences.
Steve, you see the Western Conference quite a bit. The Suns right now, best record in the
131 and the East 107.
Richmond must have heard they were voting.
The high point man of the game, Shaquille O'Neal with 22. For the West, Mitch Richmond with 23. Gary Payton, 14 assists. And Mutombo hammers it down. 109 for the West. Three-point attempt. Reggie Miller hits the three. He has 9 points. And again, it's Mutombo with 19 seconds to go. The West 137, the East 112.
Hey, baby, come on, baby boy.
Off the interception, here comes Marley. Down to 10 seconds. Marley from way out. And Payton pops it home.
Yeah.